everybody, we're back with more Star Wars stuff, and as promised last week, we're just going to hop right in and do the next part of my main Smuggler quest. So we left off having to travel to Hoth for this top secret mission, rather, and a lot has happened over the past week. It's been a really busy week. I know a lot of this isn't pertinent information to the game right now, but some of it is, and we do have to go over that information. Just, right as to, man, I got like burps coming up. Excuse me, it's the worst Taco Bell I've had in a while. Whew. Anyways, so basically, Star Wars came out with some new information. It was E3 week, right? You guys all knew this from last week when I told you. Lots of new stuff. Some of it won't be relevant to Star Wars. Others will, that I'll talk about throughout this weekend. But first thing I gotta mention is the Star Wars stuff before we even get started. It's a big news. So first thing is that 1.3, patch 1.3 is already on the PTR. I'm probably gonna take a look at it this weekend, do a little bit of preview footage and all that fun stuff for those of you who are into that kind of thing, and I know quite a few of you are. So we'll do that. We'll take a look at like the group finder, and just random things that are in patch 1.3. Now, the other part of news came from E3 itself, which was them announcing the next step for Star Wars throughout the year as it goes, is that they're gonna increase the level cap, right? That's good news. That's good news for this Smuggler specifically, because it means I'll play him once I hit 50 and that comes out. I'll do more videos, so you'll see me level him up throughout that. But then that also means that there's a new planet, which is awesome, and that continues into chapter 4. So we have, we're on chapter 3 right now. We're finishing chapter 3. That's what we're doing. Obviously, I'll finish it when I hit 50, which is on the end of Corellia. So we'll finish that. But then, when this new stuff comes out, we'll have an entire other chapter to do. I don't know how many levels we're getting, I don't know how big the planet is, but I do know that we are getting another companion. It's another bot. Which one is this? This is the C2N2. The other one is like a military bot. I don't remember the name of it, but it's sweet. It is really cool. So, new companion. And so new levels, new companion, new raid, new planet, new a lot of stuff. So there you have it. So that's some Star Wars news for you. You can look forward to me doing all that fun stuff. I will do it on the Smuggler. You guys love this dang character so much, and so do I, so I plan on going with it. So let's finally go to Hoth now that I've got most of that out of the way. Okay. Go over here. I don't know if it's going to pop up as a quest or not. We'll see. Hoth. Go. Okay, travel now. Is it going to do its little thing? We'll see when it actually pops up. Oh, no. Finds the hiding spot. Okay. Another piece of relevant information as far as the channel goes is we put up a competition to win one of 3 beta keys for the Secret World, which is a really sweet MMO. If you haven't gone and participated in that, really, droid?
In the galaxy.
Really?
If that ever changes, I shall recommend a replacement.
You should get replaced, I swear. I don't like him. Anyways, so go participate in that. It's really simple. You can win a beta key closed beta key, mind you, for the Secret World, which is still under NDA, so I can't talk about it. But funny story with that, went and recorded an entire GLHF episode, 56 minutes long, detailing the entire game in its entirety, and it was amazing, and it was some of the best stuff I've done for GLHF, and I was really excited, and it was really good. I went to go process the video, I went, crap, I'm under NDA, all of this will never see the light of day, so I deleted all that, and instead I did a competition for closed beta keys, and it's doing really well. We've got a lot of new people to the channel, and welcome if you're watching this, but let's finally get to the quest. So now, too much talking, I know how it is. Okay, so I made my way to Hoth. I flew off over in this direction from over here, so I just went whoop right over there. Now it wants me to go down into this hole or whatever. I don't even know. It's a vault apparently, so I gotta go there, and that's exactly where we're gonna go. And I'm on my way down there. I figure I'll get some more of the E3 news out of the way while we're making progress here in the game, which is pretty boring. Just driving across Hoth, although Hoth is a very pretty planet. So, PlanetSide 2 news, right? Most of you know that I was a huge PlanetSide 1 player, played it for 3 years, I think. I think that's as long as I played it. I don't remember. It was so freaking long ago. Oh well, really good game. Probably or easily one of my favorite games ever, if not my favorite MMO ever. And I've been looking forward to PlanetSide 2 since the first ever concept art was released. Like I'm really looking forward to this game. So there was a lot of PlanetSide 2 news at E3, including not one, but 3 streams that Total Biscuit had done. The first 2 were for 2 hours. Actually, I think they were all for 2 hours. They were just at different times of the day. Anyways, lots of information on that. Lots of developer interviews with like GameSpot, IGN, all that nonsense. And they even won a ton of like Best of Show awards. I think they're up to like 4 awards, maybe. I can't guarantee that's what they're at. They're probably, it's much further by the time this video comes out, I'm sure. But basically, they did announce that that game will be going into beta, closed beta, very soon. And that's good news for me at the very least, because that means that I will be able to do content on that. It's not going to be NDA'd. There's not going to be an NDA on it. I think there might be on the marketplace, which is like their in-game store, because it is free to play. But I don't think it is going to be on any of the gameplay. So I'll bring you tons of that stuff whenever I get the chance, because it's looking really good. And that's starting in the next few weeks, closed beta. And then open beta is a few weeks after that. So, guys, if you haven't gone and signed up for the PlanetSide 2 beta, what are you doing? I mean, you're just watching me go across Hoth. It's probably the most boring thing ever. So please, just go sign up for that beta, like in another window or something while you're doing this. Because it's going to be one of the best games ever. Not to mention the fact that we're going to have our OSWguild outfit in there. So Old Spice for Wookiees will be in the game. And we plan on inviting everybody. In Star Wars, it's a bit different story. Most of you probably know this already. We have pretty strict recruiting rules because we are a raid guild or an ops guild or whatever you want to call it. And we've got some pretty sensitive and expensive stuff in our guild bank, and I trust all the guys in the guild, which is awesome, so I don't have to worry about that. But other people, I know I can restrict access, but it feels like putting any type of like online only stuff on a video game, you know? It's like, well, I don't want that restriction there. That's kind of how it is. It's like I want everybody in the guild to be able to use the guild bank, so that's just why we have strict rules, plus it's easier to manage, since one of our rules is that you gotta be nice to everybody in our guild. Now, is it a little different for PlanetSide? Yes, I'll require everybody to be pretty nice to each other, but it is a game of huge competition. There's 3 factions, and lots of faction loyalty there. I think I'm gonna lean on the edge of Vanu, the Vanu Sovereignty. They were my favorite in the first one. I think I really like them in the second one as well. And I think that's the direction I'm going. Who knows? We'll see. It may change in the beta. But every one of you guys are welcome to join, and we plan on having our own TeamSpeak server. We're doing TeamSpeak just because it's easier to manage as far as big groups go, and we're going to do our own crazy raids on facilities and stuff. So that's our goal, and you guys can all join in on that. But that was another piece of E3 news that miraculously finished as I'm coming up on this group phase, which is perfect. Or the Smuggler phase? Smuggler phase. That's right, because this is my main quest. It's transferring me over to the next planet. I think Voss is the next one, if I recall correctly. I have no idea where it's going to take me from here, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure I go straight to Voss. Let's kill this guy. Gus is still really talkative. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I really like Gus, though. He's my favorite companion for the Smuggler. They're all really unique, though. Smuggler has some of the best companions. Smuggler is one of the best classes, period. If you're going to play Star Wars, play Smuggler. It's awesome. Do you like Han Solo? Do you like fun? Then you should probably play the Smuggler. That's what it is in a nutshell, really. You're having fun playing as Han Solo, and it looks like the story might be very interesting for Chapter 4 when it comes out. I don't know, we'll see the end here. I actually don't know the end of the story, which is kind of interesting. Let's see that. Okay, nothing good. I did pick up this out of my mail. 20 endurance green crystal. One of the quest vendors sent it to me. Quest rewards guy sent it to me. Just for completing a quest, I guess. These guys, once again, super easy to kill. Not a whole lot of challenge here, which is why I don't really commentate on the game much anymore. And it's unfortunate, but it's just an MMO for you. It was a big undertaking deciding to do 1 to 50 to begin with. And I kind of expected this to happen, as I've said before with every MMO. It just happened a lot slower than what would be expected, because this is actually a pretty dynamic game, minus the MMO combat. But for those of you who are interested in the Secret World, and have no idea what it's about, why we're giving away closed beta keys, it's because it's really awesome. It's like, take, what's a good example? Take Guild Wars combat style, just less smooth, less refined, and that's fine, because, I mean, it's still really good. Take that kind of combat style, and Guild Wars 2, I think I just said Guild Wars, but Guild Wars 2 specifically, take that and mix it with, like, a really dark universe in modern era. So, like, you're in the world, you know, we currently live in, you're on Earth, you know, except it's all about secret societies like the Illuminati, the Templars, and the Dragon, the Dragon are more Asian-based, obviously. And they're pretty cool. Actually, I like them a lot. The Illuminati, kind of capitalist pigs, so American. And then the Templar are the British, as you would expect, is really good. But the questing system in that, see, that would be an interesting one to play through. Simply because the questing system isn't so straightforward like this. It's not like, go destroy Imperial supply crates, you know, 5 of 8, right? It's not like that at all. It's, in fact, kind of veiled. A lot of them are puzzles that you have to figure out, especially get further on into the game. Just random puzzles. Like figuring out, what's a good example? Figuring out a code that you have to punch in on a, like a little vase, a vault that is like a small one that's buried under a tree that you find, you know, a part of another quest that led you there. And it's just these really cool things, and they even have an in-game web browser so you can bring it up and look up stuff, which is fairly cool. It's well done. I really like the game. Would be fun to commentate on.
Shh, keep it down. Close the door. I figured this was the last place the Void Wolf's bloodhounds would go digging, but it won't be long.
I just want to point out, Mira Luca, those of you who know my legacy and how my legacy characters, you know, reach out and all that and who they are, you might have heard me talking about this woman. I'm just saying.
The Imperials are thick out there. We should go quickly.
It's not that easy. He's got his fingers in the Republic now. The Void Wolf's been recruiting. He's courting Huts, the White Maw, hitmen for hire. Anyone who won't pledge loyalty goes to hard vacuum. And he's got enough spies in our space station that my cover was blown the minute I landed. What do you think? Is there a way you can smuggle me up without any of his people or our people catching
Well, of course. Well, no flirt options. What the heck?
As it happens, smuggling's my specialty.
Good, because there's as many loyal guards up there as spies. I need to get past them, not through them, if you know what I mean.
Her mouth wasn't moving. That was creepy. She was telekinetically talking to me.
I was going to hide in there. It's an automated cargo shuttle full of everything here the Void Wolf thought worth keeping. Go to the space station and get security to let us through, and you're welcome to keep everything in it. I trust you can come up with a story to explain why you're shipping Imperial droids off Hoth.
Well, I'm good at that, yeah. Okay, that's it. Do I go back? Run Vaz with Charis at your ship. I apparently go back to my ship. We can do that. That's easy to do. We just quick travel, like so. Skip the quick travel load screen. And now that I'm in the cantina, then we go cantina, rather. I'm having a hard time speaking tonight. It's that Taco Bell, I'm telling you. Whew. Stay away from Taco Bell. It was one of those things where it was just, I had to get food on my way home, and I was like, well, that's quick. It wasn't quick at all. I was stood in line, or not even in line. I just waited for my food for 15 minutes because it took forever. And that's me done ranting for a while. So back to my... This is at my ship, not on my ship. I think... okay, let's go to the station. Right? We'll skip the load screen, too. And then... Where the heck am I even... Oh, that's right. I can mount in here. I think it's going to be one of those things where I just walk up to my... like my cargo hold or whatever it is that I come in at. I have no idea how my ship works, apparently. And then the person talks to me. I don't think it's one of those that I actually have to be on my ship to talk to her. We'll see. Come over here. Yep, okay, perfect. See, I knew. I knew.
Stop it right there. I'm going to need your ID, your papers, and a blasted good reason why you're flying in and out of a war zone for kicks.
Should I bribe him? No, let's not bribe him.
This is a private job for Jedi Master Smuggler. You want to tell her you tried to stop me?
Far as I know, our Jedi advisor was killed weeks ago. I think I need to take a look-see, make sure you're not trying to smuggle valuable resources off Hoth.
It's too dangerous. Should I do that? There's like a manco cat in there. It'll rip your face
I
off.
wouldn't do that. Master Sumali said the cargo is force sensitive. Non-Jedi can go blind and deranged just at the sight.
I knew it. I knew they wouldn't keep sending bodies down there if there wasn't something special under that ice. Load your ship and get out of here. I'm telling the boys.
Great, I made him paranoid that there's something under the ice.
Blind and deranged. I can't believe you fell for that. I can
You
take
can
it
I.
from here. I've got my own ship stashed a few hangars down. Thanks for the help. You're welcome to any of the salvage in the shuttle. Some of it might fetch a good price. And I'll make sure you get anything I learn about the Void Wolf.
Yay! Thank you. Now, I never said she was the Miraluka. I just said she is a Miraluka. Mirlan? Mirlan. Why do I keep saying Miraluka? Mirlan. Or Mirialan. Whatever they're pronounced. Shut up. Shh. You know what I'm talking about. The green guys with the black on their face. Crap, why did I end up here? Hold on, how did that happen? Oh, that was my ship. Let's try this again.
Sure you won't die.
Thanks, Gus. I'm pretty sure you're right. It's funny, though, just being a couple levels ahead of everything, because I have so much rested experience. I don't think I've gone out of rested experience since I started the series. But since I've had so much rested experience, I think that really helps to get out-leveled, and it makes it so that way I don't really have to worry about combat being too difficult at the moment, which I'm fine with. It just, you know, I've leveled 2 other characters that were difficult. 3, actually.
Mission accomplished. Sheris is safe.
I admit, I was wondering what to think of Senator Dodonna's pet project. But you saved a life here, and aided the war. I can say nothing, but thank you.
Well, yeah, I gotta go with it. It's my rule. For those of you who are new to the channel, I have a rule. I have to take every single one of these options.
I've never shaken hands with a real Jedi before.
Minus
Are you
76.
nearby?
Don't even start.
Even if I hadn't renounced worldly pleasures, I know far better than to come between Risha and any man she's eyeing. Perhaps we'll catch up again sometime, Risha.
Not sure my current occupation will bring me anywhere near the Jedi Temple, but maybe.
I hope this war ends swiftly enough that I will not have cause to call on you again.
Set course for Voss then, Captain? The permits from Dodonna just came through.
Yes.
If it gets me closer to Rogan's head on a plate, Voss it is.
I took the liberty of looking into the place. Weird planet. Just made contact with the rest of the galaxy after a Sith ship crashed there. Apparently the whole planet's on the leash to some cult of Force users. Empire and Republic are both playing along. This'll be one to wear your best shirt. And remember to say please.
Okay. If I don't want to say please. So what we got here? Armor. I don't know. I don't have too many customizable things. Holy cow, I came to like +7 or +400 with Gus. Can I talk to him? Apparently not. You know, I really do gotta get Risha maxed out and get a Kavi up a bit more. It's pretty sad. I did work on them. I'll make sure I do that, especially when I hit 50. That'll be like a main focus of mine. Let's see here. Where am I supposed to go? Voss, right? That's where they told me to go. Where is Voss? Voss? Okay. It's in hut space, apparently. Where is... There it is. Use my ship's holo terminal. I shall do that. Thank you very much. No automatic one. Just make sure so I don't break it. Nope. Automatic.
Senator, I'm heading into Voss now. What should I know?
I'm glad you made it here. I'm still having nightmares about those awful creatures Rogan sent to attack me. It won't be easy to find out who he's working with here. We barely have diplomatic relations with the Voss.
I could charm the horns off a crate dragon.
From what I hear, the Voss are big on propriety and obedience. I don't think you're their type.
Oh.
Voss was only discovered a few years ago and promptly handed the Empire its head when it tried to attack. The Republic's desperate to get them as allies.
Was there a chance they're siding with the Empire?
You wouldn't think so, after the Empire attacked them. But since they were defeated, they've been making nice. That's the thing. No one really knows the Voss, but they took down an Imperial battlecruiser without breaking a sweat. And when you ask them, all they say is, "The Mystics showed us what must be."
It's interesting.
What? The whole planet follows a bunch of quacks?
Don't call them that. The Mystics are powerful Force users. They have visions of the future which they use to rule Voss society unquestioned. And the Voss have made it clear, break one law and the entire Republic can be thrown off this world.
Well, I have to go with the first option there. There's really no other no other option there that's actually available.
You don't really think you have to warn me about that, do you?
I was almost afraid to say this, in case you took it as a challenge. I've arranged for a native guide, a diplomat named Lokir Ka. He'll be waiting in a private room off the shuttle bay. I sent him files on the beasts that attacked me. I hope he can help you track who sold them.
Sweet, okay. Now I gotta go down and speak to Lori Ka. I think that's the name. Hopefully. Question mark, we'll see. Okay, down to the planet. Apparently they don't have a spaceport on their planet, so it's to the space station, I guess, and then it's probably, like all space stations, probably a quest on the way out here, so let's see if we pick that up. And out this direction. I don't know, oh wait, there's the quest, got it. Just was looking the wrong direction. Gotcha.
Hold up a minute.
What's his
Commander
last
Harada,
name?
Station Security. Glad I caught you before the shuttle. I have an urgent message from Ambassador Janik, our envoy on Voss. I'll patch him through now.
I'm sorry to detain you, but as the hero of the Essalus, you represent the Republic. Negotiations with the Voss have stalled, and I'm looking for high-profile help. Are you familiar with the planet?
Funnily enough, I actually never did the SLS on this character. It's weird how that came into conversation there.
I'm interested in an ambassador's take.
Ambassador, soldier, Jedi, civilian, we're all outsiders to the Voss. They have little knowledge of the greater galaxy and only recently obtained spaceflight from us, but they're not primitive. Their society revolves around the Mystics, Force users who have visions of the future. Those visions guide every decision the Voss make, and the Voss believe they're never wrong.
The Voss only do what their visions tell them?
The Mystics see what's coming and declare what the Voss should do to achieve it or avoid it. A Republic alliance with the Voss could be key to winning this war. Unfortunately, the Empire has the same idea. So far, the Voss have refused to take sides, and they've established rigid neutrality laws to keep us in line.
The Voss have to protect themselves.
Good. I spent too much time defending Republic citizens who get into scrapes with Imperials. We need to show the Voss that the Empire only acts respectful because of the Mystics. I'm doing everything I can to expose them, but the Voss don't seem to hear me anymore. A fresh face might help.
I'm no diplomat, but I'll stand around and look pretty if you want.
It might get a little more involved than that. I'm staying at a Voss survey outpost, keeping an eye on the Empire. Commander Harada can handle the details of getting here.
Not much to arrange. Shuttle will take you to Voska, their capital city. Local transport can get you to the survey outpost. Remember, the Voss keep all outsiders confined to the alien enclave, regardless of affiliation. Someone makes trouble, ignore them.
It's my fantastic beard that makes me look pretty. Okay, let's head down to the planet, I guess.
I heal you with Jedi power.
Yeah, I know, Gus. You heal me, Jedi power.